Hello everyone, VJose32 back again. Time for another top 10. Today I'm going to be doing yellow decks. Before I get on with it, a couple of things I want to mention about some of the other ones I've done. Excuse me. For starters, when it comes to the purple decks, the purple top 10, there is one deck that I should be getting, or might have gotten this week by the time you see this video, which is the Bicycle Peacock deck. It's one of the newest decks. It's purple. It might have been on the top 10 if I had it. And if I ever do another top 10 purple decks, it might be on there in the future. There's also one for the orange decks. Actually, two for the orange decks. But Bicycle Madison, which I'm also waiting on. That should be getting this week. And Bicycle Pluma deck. Originally, the Pluma deck came out in the blue color. I'm waiting on that one. And I just found out that it's also available at Walmart in the States in an orange color. So that one definitely would have been on the top 10 list. And Madison might also have been on the top 10 list. And of course, for the brown decks, two I missed that definitely would have been on the top 10. Pit Heartling and the Bicycle Dreamcatcher. Anyways, let's get on to the yellow decks. First of all, there's 3 decks, believe it or not, that did not actually make the top 10. First one, the Hansen Tigers. It's another Japanese baseball team. It's got a custom seal and everything. Some kind of informational card. The blank card, the back is black, as you can see, with yellow and yellow borders. So that's pretty cool. All the faces are standard. Black and red pips. Everything is standard right down to the color, except that it's on the yellow faces. And there is one custom Joker right there as their logo for Hansen Tigers. It would have made it higher on the list, except that it just does not handle that good, unfortunately. All the other ones that are on the list, they handle good for the most part. This one, not so good. Similarly, the yellow Magic Maker Zinc deck did not make it on the list as well because it handles crappy. It's probably because of all the ink on there, but it's just not handling that good. Plus, I'm not a huge fan of white borders and yellow faces. And I mean, again, it's got the yellow pips and black, or red pips and black pips. Court cards, some customization in the colors, and you do get one Joker at least, and that's that. There's one more deck that did not make the list, top 10, and that is the smiling back. Yay, a smiley face. Because it's just too simple, and it's a one-way design, and it's meant mainly as a, more like a gimmick. Like, I mean, you can use it as a standard deck if you want to, but it does have some gimmick cards in there where you turn a smiley face into a sad face. Anyways, let's get on to the top 10. Number 10, the Yellow Trace. It's not bad, but as with previous, I mean, it's not bad, but again, there's not much to it. There's a lot of clip art, especially that on the Ace of Spades. That and the Yellow Joker with the sun. Everything else is completely standard. I do like the reverse. That I must say I like, but the rest of the deck kind of falls flat. Every deck, everyone in the Trace series has the same gaff cards. Murs 67 must have a fascination with that gimmick. $1 Million Monty. I mean, it handles good. I like the reverse back, but could have been better. Number 9 is the Bicycle Bear Brick Teddy Bear. Yes, it's yellow. Again, yellow rider back. I actually like this yellow rider back because it's not, I mean, you can actually see it. It's not bad. However, the faces, they got actual numbers, like the 9 has a 9 on it, 5 has a 5, Queen has a Q. They got weird faces on the court cards, as you can see. It's based on this story, yes. But all the cards are like that, and it just makes it a little bit impractical for using. Other than that, I mean, it looks good, it handles good. Number 8, apparently, is the yellow NOC. What can I say? It's not bad. It is pretty standard, and it looks like P. If you will. But, I mean, we know what's in that, so you don't have to go into it. Number 7, Dr. Leon. I like these cards, they're pretty cool. And pretty hard to find nowadays. And it comes with a nice gimmick, double-sided, and a double backer. That's always cool too. Other than that, everything is standard, not one custom. No customization on the Macy's page, or the chokers, or the court cards. Everything is standard, unfortunately. And I mean, the yellow makes the back design a little bit hard to see, but it's a pretty good deck nonetheless. Number 6, coming right up, is Fulton's Chinatown, Game of Death. It's pretty cool, lots of nice details on there. It says Game of Death and everything. Would have made it higher on the list, except that it handles like crap. Just like most of Dan and Dave's decks from the past year. Unlike the red Chinatowns, it actually looks good. I like the yellow and the black. It's got a double backer, a waste of a card, ad card. It's not even, it just says who designed it, produced it, illustrated it, like we really need to know, and like we couldn't figure it out, that it's got something to do with Brad Fulton and the Bucks. And it says illustrated by hand. Yeah, that was really illustrated by hand. The only illustrations they did was that. That, which is like nothing. I mean, a kid could draw that, and that, which looks like they forgot to color in. So, I mean, not too impressive when you consider all that. And again, it handles pretty crappy. It is like 10 times better than the red deck. Also, a bit overpriced. I mean, you have to buy it. You have to be a member on Dan and Dave's website, which costs like 90 bucks to get these, and then you have to pay like 18 bucks or 15 bucks a deck, whatever it was. So definitely overpriced. It is a little bit rarer though. But anyways, that's that. Number 5 is the reverse back, because I like reverse backs. And because unlike the other yellow deck, it handles good. And again, it looks pretty good. I like that reverse back. Yellow, the white on the yellow. Pretty cool. I get the $1 Million Monty gimmick, a blank card. And everything else is standard. I like the color on the court cards. And I mean, it's basically the same as that other yellow deck, except that it's a reverse back, which is a lot better due to popular demand, I'm sure. And yeah, number 4 is the Rider back. I like it. Rare. It's a rare gem. If you have it, don't give it away unless you want to give it to me. Oh, I got some damage on there. Some dirt. I mean, it's a standard rider back. Nothing special about it. There's not even any blank cards or anything like that you can see. But it handles pretty nice, I think. And the only thing is that It's got like a fluorescent yellow thing going here, yellow fluorescent thing going on, and just it's hard to see the back design. Unfortunately, that's the only downside to this one, and maybe that yellow deck I did before. Number 3 is Sideshow Freaks. I don't know if you would consider the yellow deck or not. I certainly would. It's got a yellow box. It's got a lot of yellow on the backs, and that's what I primarily see. It's got a pretty cool back design featuring Circus and Sideshow Freak artwork. It's got brown pips instead of black, and red pips, standard faces. Court cards are all custom featuring Circus Freaks, and the Ace of Spades and the Jokers have a little bit of that as well, so it's pretty cool. Handles pretty nice, and that's what I got for that one. I like that one. Number 2, the Verve. Again, pretty nice box with some gold foil on there. I love the court cards. I like nice, simple, custom court cards like that you see on the SG Artifice and other decks. Yet, for some reason, Figure 11 can't manage to do it on their Monarchs and other decks. Jokers are a little bit simplistic. There's the other one. And the Ace of Spades is also pretty nice and kind of simple. The back design, however, I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, it's not bad. It looks a lot better in the original blue or in the red. Here, it just kind of looks like piss, and I mean, that's all I'm going to say about it. It's a nice looking deck. The back design could be a better shade of yellow. One that doesn't look like a toilet bowl. And with the faces, awesome. Number 1 on the list is Charity Water. It's a nice deck. It's a good cause. And I mean, basically all the proceeds from it go towards this charity water organization, charitywater.org. Standard faces and everything. No jokers, no gimmick cards, anything like that. It's not what it's about. In fact, they had 4 advertisements and informational cards. Back design, water jugs. It's pretty cool. And yellow. You don't see a whole lot of yellow decks, so it's nice to see a yellow deck from Figure 11, and it's for good cause. Ace of Spades, all sorts of water things, and blue. And outside of that, everything else is standard. Pretty cool deck. I like it. Again, for good cause. All the proceeds were going to Charity Water. Thumbs up to Figure 11 for doing that. And that's that. That is my top 10 for yellow decks. So far I've done brown, purple, orange, pink, and yellow. And I may still do gold and silver. I pulled out all the decks anyway. So we'll see. But that's what I got for today. I'll see you next time.